Hey puppy. Hey buddy. I wish I had my camera right now. I've got another kind of Instagram page where I find dogs in windows looking at me all the time, just like that one is doing right now. And I have taken multiple pictures of dogs hanging out windows looking at me with that exact look that it amazes me. And I am going to make a coffee table book with all these photos of these dogs looking out the window at me, and that's how I'm going to make my $1 million and retire. I know it. That's my plan. So good evening, everybody. The 3R Challenge. While I was out of town last week, looking over some YouTube videos, catching up on all the KLR delusionals, and if you haven't watched those guys, please watch them. Take time out on YouTube and watch them. They're all great. Ron C, Scratch Babble, Mason's ADV, Full Cypher, Swanky Cat, Box of Chocolates. Don't think I have missed anyone. If I have, I deeply apologize, but I think I got them all. They're great, but one in particular, Scratch Babble, a really great guy, friend, called me out on his 3R challenge. He did the 3R challenge and said 7cc, get off your butt and do your 3R challenge. So here goes. The 3R challenge, for those who haven't seen any of the KLR delusionals or any of the videos, basically is what are the 3 reasons you bought your KLR? Why'd you buy your KLR? So here are my 3 reasons that I bought the KLR. The first one goes right along with what other folks have been saying as one of their 3Rs, and it's the affordability. You will not get a more affordable adventure bike than the KLR 650. It's just not out there. The only one that I would consider that comes close to this is the DRZ, and I'll get to why I didn't choose the DRZ and chose the KLR with my second reason, my second R. But the value, you know, the dollar you pay per smile for this bike is immeasurable. You're going to get so many smiles and pleasure out of the KLR 650 that you're going to be more than satisfied with your purchase and what you paid for the bike. I can assure you. I don't care what you paid for the bike. If you feel, you know, I shouldn't say that, you know, but you will be extremely happy and understand that it's true what people say, that this bike can and will do anything that you want it to do. Anything that you want in an adventure bike, for the most part, this bike will do. So affordability is definitely one of the R's. My second R is going back to the DRZ, and the reason I didn't buy that, and I did go with the KLR, is the size and the height of the bike. I am a tall fella. I'm 6'4", and the KLR is a tall bike, much taller than the DRZ. For my style as well of riding is probably 70-30, 70 road, 30 off-road. The KLR fits me better for that versus the DRZ, which is probably the inverse of that. It's probably 70 dirt, 30 road, in my opinion. But this bike and the height of this bike is the second reason that I bought the KLR. The third reason is probably a little different than some others that I've heard, but I am fortunate enough to ride and have friends who currently ride bikes or have ridden a lot in their life, and the referrals that I got from those folks and people I trust about the KLR was the third reason that I bought the KLR. All of the references and people who have owned bikes and have sold them and telling me their regrets for selling the KLR, and that don't sell it, you'll regret it if you do, and the great stories of the times that they had on their KLRs, and the reliability of this bike is what really was the third, and probably the deal sealer as far as reasons that I bought the KLR. So three reasons that I bought the KLR is affordability, the height and size of the bike, and then the referrals that I got from trusted friends. So that's it. I did want to add to this video a little new segment. In Scratch's blog, where he so kindly called me out, he also alluded to a new purchase that I have made, and I have indeed made a new purchase, which my next vlog will be about. So I'm going to tell you the three reasons, because I have decided to keep my KLR and not sell it or trade it in. And I wanted to give you the three reasons that I kept my KLR and didn't sell it. So here goes the first reason. The first reason is the amount of customization and farkles that I have put into this bike. I have done a lot of things to this bike and checked off almost everything on the list that I wanted to do to this bike when I first bought the bike. I've got the upper KLR dash, the zero gravity, the breakaway rear view mirrors. I've got the panniers. I've got a tail box. I've got a Russell Daylong seat on this bike. Crash bars, you know, everything that I wanted to do to this bike to fit me, I pretty much have done. There are other things that you can do to this bike, but I don't know at this point in time that I'm interested in doing those. And I knew when I did this and bought all these farkles that I would never get my money back out of the bike if I did sell it, that I have put into the bike. But I am at the point now where, because of the customization and because of what I put into this bike, I don't want to get rid of it right now. So that's the first reason, the amount of customization and farkles that I put on this bike. The second reason I decided not to get rid of this bike and sell it kind of harkens back to the referrals and people telling me I would regret the bike if I sold it. But that's really not it. The reason I didn't, the second reason, is the plain fact that they don't make this bike anymore. Kawasaki, after 100,000 BC, many years of production, decided last year to stop making this bike. So that in and of itself made me want to hold on to it a little bit longer. And I know there are many KLRs that you can get your hands on out there, but because again of the customization, I won't find one like this that I can go and buy off the shelf, and they don't make them anymore. So that is the second reason that I decided not to sell the KLR. The third reason I decided not to sell the KLR is probably going to sound weird, especially if the KLR is the only adventure bike you've ridden. But the KLR is a very nimble and light bike. And I know folks who picked it up off the trail, me being one of those folks, who have struggled to pick this bike up on an people who have struggled to pick this bike up off of the ground, off its side, when it decided to take a nap on the trail, are saying this bike is not light. But compared to the behemoths out there in the same adventure category bike, this is a light bike. This is a very nimble bike. Getting off a bigger adventure bike and riding this one, this does many things quicker and more agile than those bigger behemoth adventure bikes. So this is a light adventure bike, and I will be taking this adventure bike on probably trails that I've not yet explored, and probably take my new purchase on trails I have explored and know. This will be my get out of jail free kind of bike, I'm hoping. Explore more depth, more in-depth places I haven't explored, and feel comfortable that I can get out of a predicament, because of the weight and the nimbleness and the agility of this bike. And I know that's going to sound weird to some of you, but this is a very small, lightweight adventure bike. So anyway, that is my 3 reasons I decided to keep my KLR. So there you have it. 3 reasons I bought my KLR, and now 3 reasons I am keeping my KLR. Until next time, be safe, take care, and happy riding.